they my type of artist, man. So I just gave them stuff that I know that I would like, and I was just hoping that they liked it, and they just, you know, it came out crazy, man. Like I'm not gonna front. I was thinking a lot when sending them joints because I already know the caliber of artists that they are. So I just wanted to make sure that I gave them something that, you know what I mean, that would shine for both of us and make us both, you know what I mean, make the album classic production wise, and I already know what they was bringing with the rap. So it was a no brainer, man. I just started throwing out joints and we was knocking it up. We was knocking them down, man. So I just want to thank them again for allowing me to even produce a joint for them. They, like I said, they keep me sharp. They work hard, man. And you know what I mean, hip hop is safe with them. So yeah, it was nice, man. And then, you know, we talked. You know, when the beach came across, we talked about it, and yo, we're gonna use this one for a story joint. So it wasn't just like I just threw it to him, and then, you know what I mean, it was like a collaboration thing, you know what I mean. And then every time we saw each other at shows, it was like, yo, we gotta get another one done, and they knocked it out, man. Like they was like the easiest artists I ever like ever worked with, easily. Like to do like that many records, it was very easy with them because they get busy. They know what they want to do. They know what direction they want to go in. So it was dope, man. So I appreciate y'all for that, man. Real talk.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, in all the years I've covered Skanks and Ruste, a lot of people always tell me that their professionalism is something that always comes across. You know what I mean?
Unmatched. They're unmatched.
Absolutely. You know, so
one thing, yo, I don't think we ever passed up on a joint. Like every time he sent us a joint, that shit we was like, all right, that's the next one. Like I don't even remember. Yo, Skanks, you remember that? Like
I don't remember past nothing.
Yeah, I think like every joint was perfect.
I gotta add that. UG, I gotta say this. Thank you, bro, because you inspired our pens. A lot of
that's what I'm saying.
The tracks inspired what we wrote. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Word.
Bro, like I said, it was like I said, I ain't gonna lie, man. I was like, yo, these right here, you can't just give them the Fisher Price joint. You gotta get this. You know what I mean? And plus, it's deeper than rap for us, man. We know each other. You know what I'm saying? So it was a personal thing for me too, that I wanted to make sure that I gave y'all records that's dope, man, because the world needs to hear y'all get busy, man. You know, and not just on my joint, on all the joints that y'all rhyming on, the world need to hear that, man, because y'all get busy, man. So I love y'all for that, man. Keep representing us, man. You know what I mean?
Bro, yo, I was trying to leave in all his trademark signature sounds and shit in every song. You just was like, yo, chill. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was
UG of Cella Dwellas, y'all ready? Deejay. This is certified stupid right here. Like, I'm getting all of this shit. Yeah.
And you know what was dope about working with this?
Yeah, it's fun working with this.
Nah, yeah, man. Like, and then one joint in particular that stuck out with me was the story joint they got, man. Crazy. Yeah. Crazy. And that's just to show the range, like hip hop, like the album that they got right now, the project that's coming out, and it's so like it's those pockets that hip hop used to have. It's a story joint, a radio joint here, a joint here, a joint here. So they bringing the whole formula and formation back around again. So it was crazy, man. I mean, this album, it's tough, man. It's tough.
You know what? I think the song "Here's Another Tale."
There it goes. That's it.
It just was so much. It was so much fun to listen to, and when you tell a story, it's the way that you dive in the pockets. You know, you talked a lot about pockets, UG, and I always bug out with Skanks because he has so much breath control. He doesn't get enough credit for being able to crowd the bar, because it's a sin to crowd the bar so much. You know what I mean? And he does it so easily. And I don't think it's blasphemy to say that. I think that the only one who, to me, I've always seen as flawless in crowding a bar is him and Kool G Rap. They do it, and it never not works. It sounds actually better to the ear. Yeah. Other guys do it, and I'm telling you, I listen to everything. We already know.
On that new freestyle he did recently, he was doing that. I was listening. I was like, damn, like he was just
Yeah, Lego
You know what I
block.
mean? Everybody can't
Lego
do
block.
that. They
Block after block.
they
block
got they
after
got punched
block.
in real life and shit. Skanks,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, for real.
The thing about these pockets though is that there were some of them that were crazy. There was a let me find it right now, but there was a stuttered beat, a break, and I can't find it right now. I had it written down here, but and the way that you guys attacked it was so different and unexpected. The way that I thought the Hit Different song, Hit Different.
Oh, hit different.
Oh, yeah.
And it's got a lot of awkward spaces, and you guys did something totally different with it. And I was like, oh man, this is like and Skanks, you know, we just talked about what I was doing, and I was like, man, that's clinic. I gotta go to school here. I was like, this is school, you know. It just was dope, you know what I mean? And give me a moment here for listeners, because I got to Michael Eric Dyson some of these bars, you know what I mean?
That was a fun one though. Hit different.
Yeah.
Definitely a fun one.
It's like it's like we had 3 different hooks on there. You know what I'm saying? Like Skanks did his, like we spit that 6 shit. The hook with UG, you know what I mean? And then I was saying to spit that crack, that good butter, like
that
the
good
whole
butter.
thing.
Word, you know, I
we
didn't even
went in
notice
with
that,
that.
you know.
I didn't even think about that.
I didn't even notice
Yeah,
that. Word,
3
I didn't
hooks.
think about it like that. It is 3 hooks on there.
That's how we did it.
Crazy.
Yeah,
That's a first, bro. That has to be the first ever.
that's what I'm saying. When I listened to it, I'm like, yo, this shit came out crazy because we all put our own fucking thing to it. And
That's crazy.
I think, was that the first one? I think that was the first one too.
Hit different was the I think that was the first one.
Once we set it off with that, we was like, this shit gonna be crazy.
And
I can imagine.
look how ironic it is. It's setting it off.
That's it.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, what he said he was gonna dissect the bars. Like, my bad.
Yeah. And you know what I loved about it is that when you came on, Rusty, you had these long bars that were perfectly syncopated. The synergy is crazy. 7 slugs swiftly flee the pipe until you see the light. Brain fragments are scattered out. Put my flow in a straight jacket. The room's padded out. Psychosomatic, erratic, physical illness caused by non-negotiable, uncontrolled realness. Scientific, mathematic, lyric formula. Fuckers running frantic for Paris, Florida. And then I was thinking, oh, well, Skanks is going to do that flow that he does. And he does something totally different.
Yeah.
I was like, came back
That's why he started it off. I can go faster, go slow.
On time. Like, I was like, and I was like, again, Skanks is, he actually is on time.
And those are the pockets that I'm talking about. Those are the type of pockets that I'm talking about. Like, that's what makes an artist when you could get in them different pockets like that. Come on, man.
It just
That was inspired by UG production. He inspired us to give up them flows like that.
Yeah, that beat was just
challenge you guys.
When we first heard that, we was like, oh shit.
And I remember, I don't know, I think I might have been talking to both of you. I was like, yo, this is just something you niggas could listen. They could listen to you get busy on this. You know what I'm saying? It's not the beat overpowering the beat and the sense of nothing. It's just the drums, whatever, and y'all gonna be the instruments, and they floored it. They floored it. Perfect.
So when we got it, it already had UG already bodied the hook when we got it.
Yeah, it was already there.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, another dope thing about this album is, well, I think probably 2 times, but like we was never all in the studio together.
Never.
Like I think like 2 songs me and Skanks did in Ches spot, but everything else we was, I mean, my spot, his spot, and his spot. Like we all just we put it together.
Yeah, that just goes to show you. That just goes to show you how the synergy still works. When you got people that are dedicated to music, it's like you could be anywhere and make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I guarantee you, if you ain't say that, they some people that thought we was in the studio together when we did that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no reason not to. No reason not to think that.
But you know, the chemistry always been like that with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we talk all the time. So even if we always communicating and to execute the proper way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The only joint was the Mommy Bars joint and the group, the one with BANDCAMP.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's it. That was the only 2 that we was together.
That we always in the lab for.
Yeah.
And I think it was like 2 records that I did for them. I changed the format, like I added a bass or changed something because I heard sonically. I said, you know what? Let me just add this and I kind of sprinkled some joint on like 2 of them, but it really didn't need it. But it felt good when I was just playing around, like doing. I said, oh shit, this is that kind of crazy. Now I said, I said to them, I kind of changed it a little bit. Just let me know. They was like, nah, it's a go. I said, all right then. We're gonna leave it like that. You know what I mean? Leave it like that.
By you being a super dope MC, UG, by you being a super dope MC, it makes it easier for you to know where them pockets is for us to get down.
That certainly.
That shit was a team effort.
Well, guys, tell me, another song that had great flows is definitely anthemic. Was MDB, and Ruste, I love the countering flows. There were like sections where you had a certain type of flow and your tone changes.
It goes to how the beat was.
Yeah, and it was so dope. The way you did the tone changes was really. And it's just little things. It's a real clinic, this album, though. If you would have called the album Clinic, I would have been like, that's good too. You know what I mean?
You know what's so crazy? I was the other day, Nick Wiz had hit me and was like, yo, that record is freaking crazy. He said, that record is crazy. I was like, oh, okay. He was like, yo, he told me to tell y'all.
Yeah, man, salute, Nick.
Yeah, that record is crazy. He was talking. He was like, yo, I did, because I've been around Wiz so much as far as production and stuff like that. He was like, yo, bro, I'm proud of you because that don't even sound like you right there. And I was like, that's what they do. You know what I mean? The artists make you think outside the box. And like, you know what I mean? So I appreciate y'all again.
As soon as that joint come on, like you could have never heard it in your life, but that beat is like an anthem, man, like that.
Oh yeah.
As soon as we talked before it come on and then drop that beat, they like, oh shit. It's just crazy.
When we perform that joint, and MDB means most dangerous borough. So when we perform that joint for the first time in Brooklyn at the Smith and West Rock Party, yo, you know how many people kept running up like, yo, that joint out of
they was saying the hook. It was crazy.
My favorite bar in that was when Skanks, you did the whole acronym. It's the B, the body, the hearts to the robbery, the bullet holes, they can't kill you in the lobby because YNS, you are not safe. I was like, when you got the end of it, I said, what the fuck is YNS gonna be? And he said, you are not safe. I was like,
see, that song got 2 hooks too. Because that was before you started his verse. That was before you started your verse. That was the hook. That whole Brooklyn shit.
Yo, that's crazy.
That's crazy, man. That's had to be the first time ever done though. 3 or 2 hooks in a record. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I ain't even did the math.
It starts once it be like, I never Jackie Robinson and Evansville. That's when it starts.
Are you guys calculating that when you write, or it just can't comes out?
It just came together like that. I ain't playing it.
That's crazy, man. That's
like
crazy.
after we lay our stuff, we communicate and build on it to like if we gonna keep it or not. And then we be like, oh, this is running smooth. And then you just comes in and just touches it up after and make sure everything is crisp with the beat, with the rhymes. Bang, drops.
Yeah, I had fun. I had fun with this project, but I ain't gonna lie. I had fun doing the drops. I had fun doing the mix drop. I had fun, man. Because y'all say so much stuff, you know what I mean? You want to highlight the crazy lines they be saying. So I had fun. I had fun, like, kind of mixing the album and doing the drops for the album. Shout out to PF2 for fucking laying the smack down on that album. He got that shit clean, girl. You know what I mean?
It does. He guys, tell me about Making Anything, because it's one of the strongest concept records I heard this year. Period. And Skanks, when you was rhyming, I was like, oh, he said I'm a Muslim eating pork. I was like, oh man, he's going in. Like I was like, fuck. That's what I was like, damn, the guy's gross with this shit. I was like, oh, cypher. But yo, the clever verse, and then when you came in,
like how you said that.
when you came in, Rusty, and you was like, last night I dove deep in the ocean, 7,000 feet, wrote 150 verses to 75 beats. I was like, yeah, that's kind of logical. Yeah. You know, I walked, no, but it's dope. Listening, I walk the sea floor, accumulating thoughts, no water, damn shit, these rhymes of all sorts. I cured all diseases, ended World Hunger at 16. I became the 8th world wonder just by brainstorming. I stopped global warming, saved the beast from extinction. I was like, man.
Yeah, he went crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He went crazy.
Man, this guy, you guys was blacking out with this.
I think Skanks started that off, and then I came in with my part, man. Like that's an ill concept right there. I love that type of shit because that shows, how you are really a true MC, man. Because everybody can't get into that. They just one dimensional. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me that shit and I'll run with that shit. You know what I mean?
The pockets, man. That's the pockets.
That whole record, the whole science of that record is real simple. It's that you can't put no limitations to anything. Like, we can do anything we want. That was the whole thing. Like, anything we want to do, who gonna tell us we can't do? We gonna do it.
It's a fact.
And then Julie came in there with that. I'm so amazing. I live beyond the stars. God is who we are. Like that's crazy.
Original man is God. Word is bond.
He's crazy.
Crazy.
That's an incredible song, man. Incredible song. I mean, these songs are stellar. So, I gotta ask though, when you make an album like this, right? Every joint they're using, UG, you guys are loving every joint they're coming out. How do you know that this is over? You know what I mean? How do you know that? Because I'm like, it's gold every time. It's like, how do you know? It's like, okay, this will go.
Yo, to be honest with you, bro, like I can't explain it. You know how we were just talking about it's 3 hooks on the song, or did you guys make for that to happen that way? It just happens, bro. Like, you just know. It's like, yo, you lay it down. Once you hear them on top of it, it's like, oh, this is crazy. This is out of it. That Most Dangerous Borough joint, the hook, the rhymes, everything. When I heard them on it, I said, oh, I said the beat ain't nothing. Listen to what they doing. They making the beat even crazier than it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, that's how I know. Like, it just comes together so perfect. It's like, yo, this is crazy. When I started getting all the mixes and listening to everything back to back, I said, they out of here. They out. Hip hop is safe. Hip hop is safe. It's safe, yo. You know what I mean?
I want to say that this album is incredible. It obviously is. I think MDB is in the same canon as Annie Up. And definitely for Brooklyn or us in Medina is definitely like that. But guys, as we close out though in this incredible album, tell me about the release party, when it's happening, for the listeners. Let us know about the release party, October 11th.
Yeah, that's going to be at on 706 Nostrand. We got the great Deejay Toshi on the 1 and 2s and Big 1 and 2s. And hosted by Shadow Down, the Crown High Standard now.
Word up. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy, man. I can't wait.
And, we're gonna have a couple special surprises in the building for y'all.
Man.
We're gonna have them CDs. We're gonna have them shirts on deck too. Pull up.
Indeed, guys.
Now we did the work. Now it's time to celebrate, man. Word.
Guys. You have been 3 of the greatest artists in this era. I call the Invisible Renaissance. This excellence that people don't see enough. It's inspiring. It's inspiring for all levels. You know what I mean? Not just to get people's workout going, but on all levels of technique, skill, the ideas that you were saying, though. You know what I'm saying? The builds are all in there. There's so much depth in the record. There's so many quotables. It's just a stellar record, and it's one of the best of the year. It's essential in the collection. Essential in the collection. I want to thank you, brothers, for taking the time to come to the cypher of Deejay Toshi's Classic Storm Radio. You guys are incredible, and word is bond. Thank you.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot.
Salute, my brothers.
Indeed.
I see y'all later, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm about to get ready now.
All right, cool. All right, y'all. I'll holler at y'all
All
later.
right, peace.
Y'all let
Peace.
One love.
my brothers.